and the 2 sequel before this. But oh, why does it keep doing that? And then it defaults to 4x3. But I was thinking about doing that, but then I played a little bit of Persona 1, the PSP version, on my phone, on an emulator, and I was playing that, and I don't like the demon negotiation in honestly kind of the mainline SMT games. I don't really like the way that works. I find it annoying. And I know Persona 3 has like the card system, or maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe that's Persona 4. I don't remember, because I never beat Persona 4 either. But either way, I don't really care for the demon stuff, like the way that you get new demons in a lot of the SMT games. So I figured we'll try Persona 3 FES first, and then if I want to go back, circle around to do Persona 1, 2, and then 2 at some other time, then maybe do that. But anyway, Persona 3 FES, yeah, it's one of those. It's always been on the list. I've always wanted to finish it. I liked Portable, but I just never stuck with it until Persona 5, which I played through like twice, like one right after the other. It was kind of insane. But with the announcement that they're bringing all the, well, I say all of the Persona games that Atlus will recognize, they're bringing them to Xbox and PC. Oddly enough, Persona 3 Portable was the one that they brought over, or they're bringing over. Weird. Like, obviously they were going to bring Persona 5 Royal. Persona 4 Golden is already on PC, which, you know, I bought that day one on PC because I knew I was going to play it eventually. But yeah, this one is the odd one out, because from what I understand, Persona 3 Portable adds like some, it adds the female protagonist, which is cool, but and all of the relevant dialogue for that character, but it also omits like a epilogue kind of thing, from what I understand. Whatever. Either way, point is that there's stuff missing from Persona 3 Portable that's more important than a protagonist choice. It's a novelty, but it's not like really that important. And from what I've seen from Persona dweebs, that's Persona 3 Portable is better for like a second playthrough if you want to play through Persona 3 again and then play as the female protagonist to get kind of just a different experience, which makes sense to me. So anyway, with that in mind, I was like, okay, well, fuck it. Then if it's going to be the portable version anyway, then I'm not going to wait for it. I'll just play it now. The FES version, which apparently stands for Festival. Whatever. Sure. And so I'm playing it with the, what is it called? The HD Overhaul, a mod that you can see. It looks extra crispy right now. Everything looks very slick and sharp. We'll see in a second how sharp it actually looks. But yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. And again, keep in mind, I may have to pause the stream suddenly if something comes up, but we'll see. Alright, playing Persona 3 for the first time, we recommend that you start with this mode. Those who've already played the game can enjoy the new features that have been added. You want to know what was added? No. Okay, I don't. Nope. Yep. Okay, we'll go normal, because I'm a normal person. Okay. Alright. Now, just so you know, well, by the way, my computer, or OBS, changes it to 4:3 when it switches to FMV footage, which is very annoying, because it should be in 16:9. But whatever. So it moves it to the left. Okay. I feel like these FMV sequences were designed to be played in 16:9 too, because everything looks a little squished. Maybe it's just a little too squished. Because I may have it, honestly, I may have it set to pixel perfect, which might be affecting the FMV stuff.
Are you serious? You didn't know? You're an idiot. Yeah, I'm at the station right now.
Oh, right. Do they use real guns in this game? Because in Persona 1, they just straight up use real fucking guns. Also, music in Persona 3, very slept on.
Attention passengers. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the delay. The next stop is Ewood. You got to let it move first, let it out. Ewood Todai. Let's get it up. Then what you gonna do is Ewood Todai. Ewood Todai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please make sure you board in time for departure. Ewood Todai. Ewood Todai.
This is a very edgy intro. Just something about it. It just kind of screams 16-year-old saying, "Nobody gets me." That's the vibe. Now the tour guide, this little map here, it omitted all of the the standing coffins. Didn't bring that up. Didn't mention that. It was an odd choice.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you. Now, if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna goddamn sell my data. They're gonna set up a whole profile on me. And they're gonna sell me ads. Last name. We'll go Crew. And we'll go first name Solid. All right.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end.
See, this is the last thing you want to hear from a guy who just made you sign a
can't plug your ears
contract.
and cover your eyes.
You can't go back
And
from this
so
now.
it begins.
I hope you read the the EULA, because it says some pretty weird shit in there.
Takeba, wait!
That's a really jarring shift in attitude there.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
Okay, so here's the first taste of what this looks like. This looks really fucking nice. The models are a little sharper. The busts are really nice. All the text is high definition. The UI stuff in the top right with the date, really nice. You can even see some of the textures on like the counter and all that stuff. It all looks much better. This is like, from what I saw, it's like 40% finished. It's total work in progress, but still, it looks fucking fantastic. Like, even now, which is really cool.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
Also, I know this is like a thing. I guess it's a Japanese thing, but armbands are weird. Just for, I mean, like, I can't be the only one who sees armbands, and I'm like, okay, you know, first, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of dude wearing an armband? You know, I think of the Third Reich. That's, but that's just me. So I don't know. The armbands are always a weird thing to me. And they're in a lot of like JRPGs.
I guess we'll
It's just
see.
a culture thing.
This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hey,
Why do you have a gun? Is this the girls' dorm? I'm gonna ask what's with the gun.
huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby.
We're not gonna address that? Aren't they illegal to have in Japan?
Well, not a hobby, but
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense.
What?
It's not a real gun, of
Oh,
course.
okay, well, never mind. That would explain it. That's all you had to say. You didn't have to go through the whole thing. You could have just said right away, this is not a real gun. The self-defense argument's not going to get you off in Japan, I don't think.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me. This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the... So,
Okay, yeah, what's the contract for?
huh? What contract?
Hold on. We were just duped. Okay, she's got no idea what we're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
I did see a big line of coffins just kind of standing up. What do you mean?
You know what I... Never mind. It
Okay.
seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
All
Good
right.
night.
See ya. So we signed a contract, a couple of chicks came out with guns in the middle of Japan. It's pretty cool. ignore her. That's a Chad move, if I've ever
Good
heard.
morning. Did you sleep okay?
Yep.
Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. It's getting late, so are you ready to go?
Alright, yeah, I'm ready. Why? I like how
then let's
it's
go.
the one option is like the friendly option, the other one is like the fuck off option. There's no teenage boy on the face of the earth who says to like a cute chick like,
So
I'll find my
that's it.
own way.
See?
You
There
can
it
go on
is.
ahead. Leave me alone. And this is gay, I guess. I really wish it wouldn't do this with the cutscene.
Morning. Good morning. Well, this is it. We're here. Welcome to Gekko-kan High School. Hope you like it.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you
It's
have
not
any
much of a
questions
tour.
before
You
I
just
go?
showed me the entrance. What classes are you in?
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
What did I see? You held me up with a gun. We had like a Mexican standoff. There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Okay, I haven't gotten this far in, so I don't know why, but... Oh. There we go. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Sorry, bear with me. This controller is going wacko. What is up? For some reason it keeps like, it's just always moving. Hold on, one sec. Let me figure this out, why it's doing this. So, one thing is that, I had to download like a different instance of the emulator here. So, it, I had to set up the controller again. And for some reason it does not like... It thinks that like a button is pressed or something, or I don't know. Oh, here, let's delete that. Oh, okay. I see what happened. So, oh, that's really annoying. So I'm using a DualShock 5, and apparently when I was trying to input a bunch of stuff, it defaulted some of the button presses to like 6-axis movement, which is really fucking dumb. Why would anybody want that? Nobody would want that ever. There we go. So now when I tilt the controller, it doesn't move my guy. Oh, and I might have to change the emulation settings too. Or, you know, I did set it pretty high. So, again, bear with me here for a sec. Because it keeps kind of, it's a little choppy, right? It looks very nice, but it doesn't matter if it runs like dog shit, so give me a sec here. And it might crash on me. Turn that down. Oh yeah, so the one other thing is that since this is it's doing like a bunch of texture replacements in real time, it has to reload all the textures every time I change any settings, which takes like a minute. Again, it looks really nice. It looks fucking great, but there are some caveats. And a lot of these come with Oh, failing to test this stuff in advance. Okay. There it is, Class F, huh? Taught by Miss Toriumi. Well, she is older than me, but I was hoping for Miss Kanu. Is he trying to bang his teacher? Okay. Can't find your name. Look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Solid crew, Class F. Okay. Oh, camera turns. See, like I said last time. Oh, should go to the office. But over here. The only other time I played Persona 3 was the portable version, and I don't think you had camera control because it was on the PSP. What's this guy's deal? Listen, if you're a real man, you should have the soul of a samurai. All right. Let's not go there, buddy. It's 2022. You can't make those kinds of calls for me. At this school, we teach students to become samurai so they can succeed in society. This is great. I wish to also become the samurai. I feel like there are more character portraits than I recall there being. That's it, that's it. That's the spirit. You might not be from here, but we're on the same page. They're very excited. Library, faculty office. Let's go in. Let's see what this so-called school is all about.
Oh, are you the new student?
Yep,
11th grade, correct?
I guess.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents...
Uh-oh, what happened to my parents?
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
Is this a thing that teachers get? They get like a dossier in your background?
I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Is this like Persona 5? Can I bang her?
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class.
Because,
But
all my
first, we
homies
need
bang
to go to the
Kawakami,
auditorium.
okay?
The welcoming...
That's a
Follow
real
me.
fact. I don't care what anybody says. The teacher was the best.
As you begin the new school year,
Look, they did this principal dirty. Look at his model. he's like an NPC in like a fucking Katamari game.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Okay. We don't get to hear the rest of that riveting speech.
Hey! You came to school with Yukari this morning, right?
That's right.
I saw you two walking together.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have a question.
Yep.
Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
Not yet. But she gonna. I won't lie.
I see.
It's my first day, you know. I don't want to
thought
ruin
you might
it.
know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
That's not what teachers say. That's not what they say. They don't go, hey, if you don't shut the fuck up, I will get in trouble. That's... The teachers never said that.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
What do you want? What do you want?
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
What's up? I'm 27 years old and I'm in 11th grade.
I transferred here when I was in 8th grade.
That was
I know how tough
10
it
years
is
ago.
being the new kid.
People, okay. Nobody had a goatee or a beard or any kind of facial hair like really in high school. Not in my high school anyway. Nobody had like legit facial hair.
So wanted to say, hey.
And I can tell you right now, as an Asian dude, nah, that ain't happening. Okay, I'm fucking 29 and I can't grow facial hair. So, it still sucks.
Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, it looks like we're in the same homeroom.
It must be. Yeah, this is trying a little too hard when you say it must be fate. When a girl's like, "Oh my God, we use the same bathroom sometimes. It must be fate." No, we eat at the same Burger King. It must be fate. Just yeah, I know. I'll say it must be fate because it's funny.
Fate? Yeah, right. Still, I'm a little surprised.
It's a good response.
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about?
We're banging.
We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried.
Why are there high school dorms?
Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone
It's a
about...
private school?
You know what? Did you?
See, she's being really sussy right now. You know? Like, what, we're walking to school together, nothing's happening, but you better not tell anybody about what we both saw together. Or that thing that happened. You better never ever bring that up.
Okay. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright?
You can't say things like that. You can't say things like that. They're gonna immediately start thinking, what's going on? Yeah, it is exactly.
What?
It's funny.
Last night?
That's right.
Wait a minute. Don't get the wrong idea.
We just banged, okay? It's like not a big deal.
Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Gee, I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Archery team. This must be a private school.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
I like that he said you to man. It's a good start to a game. I haven't even gotten to fight anything, and it's already really good. I like these 50s housewife teachers. It's pretty cool. Alright, so it's evening now. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. Ah, okay.
Welcome back.
Well, you do. I'll save. Oop, a little bit of slowdown there. Dude, this texture pack is so clean. I love this music, by the way. This song, I remember this very distinctly. It's just got some bad rapper like babbling in the background. Was our main guy, was he running with his hands in his pockets? really shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. You must be tired. Did you get a good... Have they established that it's like dangerous in this area or something? Like, are we living in the ghetto? In our old 50s TV? Trend that just might spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime, and they're all over town now. Blossoms this year were a little late compared to other years, but they'll be at their peak this week. Okay. Oh, hey. What are you doing? Just looking around. There's not much to see. Probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early. Why does everybody keep... you know what? Everybody keeps telling me to go to bed early. It makes me want to stay up late. What's here? Back door's locked. And why is there a bar in the high school dorm? Welcome to our dormitory. It's very on the nose, this place. Room doesn't seem to be used. It's the men's restroom. Let's go in. What can we do in here? Oh, take a dump. That checks out. I mean, that's what I do. He washed his hands and everything. So we're not exactly alike. But oh, wait. What does that mean? Our condition is great. Can we go? What's gonna happen? Oh no, it doesn't give us an option. Okay, let's see. Buy something to drink. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so we can go into this empty room. No, we don't need to go in there. Empty. Akihiko. Let's knock. Is that Mitsuru? So this is a co-ed dorm for high schoolers? It's very weird. I'm kind of confused here. Okay, so let's check the third floor real quick. Oh, that's a focus camera button. Well, there's 4 floors at least. Mitsuru. I wonder if these rooms get filled up as the game goes on, because I don't know why you would have access to these rooms otherwise. Okay. Door's locked. What's in this room? Women's restroom, men's room. We already took a poop. Was this the roof? No, what is this? I gotta say, it really is amazing what, like, just better textures will do. Like, that couch looks actually really nice, and this, all this furniture over here looks really nice, even though it's, like, obviously, like, really low poly, because it's just supposed to fill up space. Don't open it, open, close it, okay. Like, just some texture work will make it look really nice. And these games already, like, they have a nice style to them to begin with. So it's like a fresh coat of paint. Oh. Wrong floor. Okay. Let's go back to our room. Feel tired, you should get some rest.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Didn't you see the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
Okay.
I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Okay. You overhear a conversation. You hear that rumor? Something about a bathroom? No. Not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." How about that? How about that? You don't believe me? That's a really good response. Huh, how about that? Alright, open your textbooks. We'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzu Kasai. Why him? I'd rather teach... So she's complaining about the fact that she has to do her job. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey Junpei, are you listening? What did I say was my favorite author? Who does she like? So she was complaining about that guy, and then I think she likes this guy? That's right, okay, that's what I thought. Good. I was half paying attention. It's like high school all over. You know, I like to pay attention. Save my bacon, Solid. Solid gave him the answer. He must pay attention in class. This would get you beat up. It's like, oh, look who's been listening. Look who's been paying attention to the lesson. Fucking loser. Stick that kid in a fucking locker. Alright, so we go back to the dorms. Oh, before we go back to the dorms, hit the mall. Look at all these signs, they look so good. It's lively in the evening.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest.
I have a name, you know.
Good evening.
You can stop saying he and guest and sign this contract. Stop pointing guns at me. Sophisticated
My name
gentleman.
is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes.
It's this line delivery. That's why I don't like introducing myself.
Please, have a seat. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
What's wrong with my assignment?
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Why are you here?
To welcome you, of course.
Everybody gets a personal introduction from a board member.
Well, to be honest, I do have other business here. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always, although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else?
Who else lives here?
There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada.
Oh, okay. That's the other boy.
I hope you all get along. Any other questions? You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired.
That's it.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, good call.
Do you have another question?
Nope.
Then I hope you have a successful school year.
Thanks, bud.
Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
Stop telling me to go to bed.
As they say,
Is everybody
the
telling me
early
to go
bird
to bed?
catches the bookworm. Please forgive the pun.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
That's funny. That's a big bed. For like a high school dorm, that's a huge bed.
Working hard?
Dude, are they fucking spying on me while I'm sleeping? Okay, come on now. Let's be real. This is so illegal. Dude, 16-year-old kid going to bed early. You know what he's doing. Come on. You can't be spying. You can't put a fucking camera in there.
So, how is he doing?
That ain't right. Well, he's masturbated 17 times.
He went to bed a little while ago.
It's 9
He's
p.m.
asleep now.
Well,
Mr.
he is
Chairman,
16.
Do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
That was the Bayside Rockers. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to tune in again next week. KGD out.
Totally.
The preceding program was brought to you by Dorito Electronics, bringing you the future. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 12 o'clock a.m.
Uh-oh. Okay, so that wasn't just like a normal decoration thing. Those coffins were definitely not supposed to be there. There's something afoot. You just turn into like a goo monster?
He's still sleeping.
Yeah.
The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Okay.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential.
So the text spacing is a little goofy in widescreen.
Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
You should, it's really creepy. It's really weird. You should not put cameras in people's bedrooms and watch them while they sleep. It's not okay.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man.
I love the way the Velvet Room
My
looks
name
in
is
this game.
Igor. I am delighted to make
The
your
effects on like
acquaintance.
the on the tablecloth is kind of crazy. Like this looks really good. Like for a PS2 game. Something about this, I don't know, the style of it is really, really cool.
This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It's been years since we've had a guest.
It's a document I signed.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Oh, man. That's it? I was expecting something way different. I want all of the video footage from that camera in your bedroom. This is a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
Velvet key?
Till we meet again.
It's not a good material to make a key out of. Okay. This week's going by quick. It's time to go to school. Let's go. What's up, man? Today's the perfect day. The sky's blue, we're young. What more could we ask for? Cheerful energy. Of course, dude. Listen to this. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say something. Sorry, man. Okay. Nice. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. Teaching you about good old Japan. All year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. Students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. I'm a little tired. Close your eyes. No, stay awake. Can't do that. Hey, you listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open up your textbooks. First on the syllabus is Issei Monogatari, The Origin of Japanese Literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it the bomb. I can tell you're zoning out. Hey, our academics have increased. Way to go. If there was like, when I was in high school and I was like falling asleep during every fucking class, if there was like a pop-up that said, do you want to fall asleep now? I would have been awake for each of those lessons. So, kind of an unfair advantage, in my opinion. Okay.
How is he?
Still sleeping, huh?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Okay.
Akihiko!
Senpai!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
Oh,
This
one
is no
sec.
time to joke around.
Okay. Like I said,
It's one
frequent
of them,
interruptions.
Akihiko?
Probably for the next 40 minutes, and then I'll have to call it a day. But we'll see.
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
Hear commotion down the hall. It's time to go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in! I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now!
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs! We'll lead through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case.
Short sword.
Okay, let's go. All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
What are they using? Walkie-talkies?
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Do downstairs. No choice but to go further up. What are you gonna do? Keep going. Let's just go back to your room. What's going on in there?
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
Okay. So we're going to the roof.
think we're okay for now.
Why is there blood all over the room?
What?
Oh, it's this guy.
Those monsters. We call them shadows.
I don't know why she's so nervous around that gun. It's not even real. It's fake.
Go on.
There.
Wait.
It's a fake gun.
So nah.
Thou art I, and I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I cometh. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
As we suspected.
It's a really cool persona. All right.
What on earth is that?
Sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You've obtained a new persona.
Is it over?
See, these guys look a lot less intimidating outside of the cutscene. We got him. We did it. Hands in the pocket. Felt a surge of energy inside. charm, courage, and academics. Orpheus leveled up. Magic increased by 2. Ability increased by 1. I forget how this handles the Persona stuff, because I know it's a little different than like Persona 5, but
Are you okay?
since I've played Persona 1 recently, it's like it's super
Come on.
different.
Say something.
Are you alright?
Can you hear me? Please, answer me!
Yep. Look at that tablecloth, dude. It looks awesome.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, so just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak.
What do you mean weak?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona. Please.
Okay.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Mine is getting clearer. Wonder how long you've been asleep. Feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week.
Oh my god.
I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing.
That's right. I've been trying to tell you this whole time. What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Why? I just I can't get over the fact that one is like an empathetic or like a inquisitive response, and the other one is like I'm an asshole response. Like, why are you telling me? Who fucking cares, dude? We're nothing like each other. You suck.
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too. To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine.
Are you gonna mention the fact that you've been watching me while I sleep? I think that should maybe be brought up as well.
It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
That's not your fault.
Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
Yeah, quit yammering.
While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
You still haven't mentioned the fact that you have cameras in my bedroom.
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you.
Uh-oh. I smell a social link.
Bye!
Is it gonna be like the nurse from Persona 5? Do all the vendors have like different music and stuff? Because that's like one of the coolest things about Persona 5. Morning, you seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm alright. That's good. Hey, sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just big elephants. Amen. What wraps it up? That wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. I'm paid to do this, so I've got it. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. Then do the samurai get their day in the sun? Or when do they? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know something about something way back then? Quick. What the heck is he talking about? This hardly seems fair. Because he hasn't even taught this yet. I'm gonna say elevated houses, because it's not mud. It can't be mud huts or caves, right? It's no use teaching you if you guys... What? You haven't taught this yet. It'll all be fine once we hit the age of katanas. That's all I get for the wrong answer? He really doesn't care. The answer he gave was wrong. What was it? Mud huts? I don't know shit about Japan. Seems you'll be discussing something important at the dorms today. Decided to go home early. Shopping mall is filled with people coming and going. No one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Let's save. Okay. This song is so ridiculous. Oh, there you are. Here I am. There's that creepy guy.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that. I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
No, absolutely not. No.
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
I thought that's just how the decorations
Didn't
were.
it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I don't get it.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story?
That's right.
But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well.
That's right.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short.
Okay.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader.
What do they tell
I'm
the school that
club
they're
advisor.
doing? What happens in C's? Just looking at things?
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey.
What are you going
The
to put on,
victim
like,
becomes a
when you
living
apply for
corpse.
colleges, what you did in this club? Like, I was the head advisor for the C's club. We just kind of hung out. Okay.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Why doesn't he get into a coffin in the dark hour? Does he have a persona? By the way, here's a gun.
What he's trying to say is,
And your
we
SS
want you
armband.
to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
All right.
I was afraid you'd say no.
I didn't have an I wasn't allowed to say no. I might have said no, but I wasn't given the option to say no.
Welcome aboard.
It's a fake choice.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold on. I get to stay in my dorm with 2 babes and a guy in high school who's already got gray hair? Sign me up. Give me a contract. Another
Hold
one.
up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Uh-oh. What is that? A mysterious voice rings in your head. That was a social link. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. You established a new social link. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. Alright. Stop. People gotta stop fucking around in my room.
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met?
Yeah, you made me sign a contract, dude.
I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Alright. Have we addressed the cameras in the bedroom yet? Did we take those out? They don't need to be there anymore. You know what? You know that I'm a persona person. Whatever. I'm a digi-destined. You don't have to have that camera in there anymore. Sounds like someone's calling your name from downstairs.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here?
She must be screaming. Because we're like down the hall.
He's here now.
On the
So,
second floor.
what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Oh, hey.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
See, this song is a jam. Undisputed.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Didn't happen to me.
That's good. You should, since you're a Persona user. And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
We're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Yeah.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Me too. The only thing you can do is to sleep through first period. Tomorrow's when we have morning assembly. Too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear.
I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
We're having the talk. I guess somebody's got to give it.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just
a little cunty. Otherwise, she's pretty solid, but mostly cunty. Told to come back early today. He decided to go home early with Junpei. Look at all of these high-quality signs. You can read the Meguro Burger sign now. You're not going to be able to do that when this comes out on Xbox, the Persona 3 Portable. It'll be all AI upscaled or something. Like that fucking terrible Chrono Cross remake. Or port, I should say.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting. And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Is Tartarus all random in this game?
Whoa. Their nest,
Or is it like preset?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your back.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon
How
a
are you
persona.
not in a coffin? I don't understand. I thought everybody goes into a coffin, except for people who have personas. I think he's a liar.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
This looks like the gate for the school in Persona 1.
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
FMV time. Jesus Christ. You guys didn't notice that before?
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Oh. Just kind of does that.
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Who cares about a bunch of swirling towers popping out of the ground and taking over our school?
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Whoa, it's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Okay.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you
You two
summon your
stink.
persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
See a strange door. And he just walked towards it without telling anybody. Use the velvet key. Probably gonna have to cut the stream here in a sec. It's almost 6. About to get busy, so.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
Okay. So I'm back for a little bit. I'm just gonna play until I get to a save point, and then call it a night. But okay. So let's see.
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
Okay, nature of my power.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Okay. I don't remember how you get different personas and stuff.
Hey, are you alright?
I think it's cards in this game.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh? What door?
Y'all are crazy. You're wildin'.
Man, are you loco?
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yep. You can check your own status by pressing the triangle button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock. That's what we're trying to do. Okay. Alright, so yeah. That's kind of all I wanted to get to. So basically we just played we didn't even get to the combat tutorials and shit like that. But just the intro, prologue type deal. I'm gonna try to stream again. Pretty, well, you know, late. Eastern time, it's 6:30. And I want to stream, like, after midnight, basically, and then I can probably play for quite a while, depending on how it goes. Anyway, point being, for reasons that I can't really get into, I am up overnight for temporarily. So, with all this extra time, I figured I would try to play Persona. So, I'll be back eventually, hopefully later tonight, and I'll play some more Persona. Alright, see ya.